Hello and good morning on this beautiful Tuesday. The moon is in Scorpio today. So Scorpio can be a pretty intense energy, but really it doesn't have to be an intense energy in a scary way. Take a deep breath. It can actually be an intense energy in a really amazing way because Scorpios are these very deep and spiritual, some of them dedicated beings who, when they really believe in something, they truly believe in something, they're going to go for it with all of their heart, and they're not going to quit until the end. They're going to give it their all and really dive deep. So today there might be something that you are open to diving deep into and giving your all into, whether it is like a project that you're working on at work. Scorpios are also really hard workers, and they're very ingenious. They're very intuitive, and they think outside of the box. So society really cannot contain this magical energy of Scorpio. So we have this for the next 2 or so days, this Scorpio energy. So really use it to your best ability and don't go over to that. Don't stay in the shadow side, which is, feeling jealousy or compulsion or obsession. Just take a deep breath and enjoy this energy and breathe into your pelvis if you know how to do that. If you're curious about doing something like that, ask me in the comments and maybe I'll make a womb breathing or a Scorpio breathing meditation in the future. So I'm going to do a little card pull for you. So this is collective card for the week, for this week. Interesting. I just had a little jumper. And while I shuffle, why don't you, if you are not driving, you shouldn't be watching this anyway if you're driving, but, do what you got to do. If you're not driving, close your eyes and just take a deep breath so I can connect with the potential energy of the collective. And this one will be a short one. Okay, so I'm going to start with the jumper card, which is the Tower. But this Tower is reversed. So there's two things that are coming forward with this energy of this reversed Tower. Thing number one is some of you have gone through an upheaval in your life. You've gone through a massive transformation this summer over the past couple of months, probably around Mercury retrograde or even before that. An upheaval of your belief system and your structures, the structures that you once believed in would support you and protect you forever and keep you safe or keep you, out of harm's way. So there has been an upheaval of those things. So let me give you an example. Oh my God, the Three Little Pigs is a great example that's coming to mind right now. So you've got these three pigs, and they have in their brain the way that things should be done, right? So we're going around in our life and we're like, I know exactly the way that things should be done. I have this system in my brain that is totally right, and I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to make these choices, and I'm going to build my house with straw for this one pig, like 100%. If I build my house with straw, I know I am good to go, right? Take number 2. What was it? Straw and I don't know. It doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter because I know you get this. You're getting the picture here. So when you've built your foundation with a material or a belief system or a structure that isn't aligned and isn't right with your unique soul path, there is inevitably going to be a time that this structure falls to the ground because it's not the right structure for you. And you need to find the right structure and build the right building, build the right life that is for you. And it is a unique path that is not already paved by somebody else, a structure that already exists. You know you're not going to build your house full of straw. And you know that, for example, even though your random example, parents tell you to be a doctor, but in your heart, you don't want to be a doctor, but you go to medical school, you're still building your foundation with straw, even though you might be abundant and rich and successful, your heart is empty. If you're not taking the path that's right for you and you're not building the structure, the foundation that's right for you. So for some of you, this is like your foundation still needs an upheaval, honestly. And you're resisting the upheaval, which means that you are going to be in a place of discomfort until the upheaval happens. And really the upheaval will come no matter what. You can't protect yourself from your own self. This could come about from an external space. So something else could pull the tower down, but most likely it's something that comes from, in the end, like your own heart saying, all right, this is not working. I have to revisit my foundation and let my tower fall. And again, for some of you, the towers have already fallen and we're now rebuilding. So if you're in this rebuilding space, hell yeah, good for you. You're killing it. We're killing it. We're doing our thing and trying to figure out what is the next step. So figuring out what the next step is also a bit of, going into the unknown and just allowing yourself to be in that space in between the next stable place in your life. So if you've gone through a growth period or you've gone through a transition, it is not possible to like step out one door or knock down one house and then the next morning wake up and a new house is already built. That's not possible. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. If you want that, to leave one house and then immediately find the next house, it doesn't work that way. So there's bound to be, and there has to be, in order for us to learn the lessons that we needed to learn from the tower originally falling, there's got to be this time, this in-between time of compassion and exploration. And it might not be a time to already be building this foundation, but it might be a time to like be opening your heart and being in a curious, open-minded sort of way of being through the world, doing things you've never done before, exploring places and people and things you've never explored before, so that your capacity to grow and evolve will start to expand, because what's that saying where my hair is very wet? That's the saying. What's that saying where you do what you, I think Tony Robbins says this, if you do what you did, you get what you got. If you do what you did, you get what you got. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, if your tower falls and you find the next tower immediately, is it truly the right tower? And the answer might be yes, but it's healthy to have that in between time so that you can reconnect with your heart. Okay, next thing that comes through, and this is going to be a short one. The next thing that comes through is, again, making sure that what is happening in your heart and in your body is aligned with what is happening in your head. So being honest and being truthful. I have 30 more seconds. Being honest and being truthful with yourself, being in integrity. This might be connected to the Tower card. The only person who knows exactly what is right for you is you. So if you're getting other voices coming through, people telling you what to do or how you should do things, or even structural beliefs, like, for example, the structure of marriage. Maybe marriage isn't for you, but you're feeling pressured to be in that space, or you have to go to college. Maybe college isn't for you, but you're feeling pressured to be in that space. This time in our lives is a massive soul connection time. So dive into what feeds your soul and what lights you up and what brings you joy, and allow the very Six of Cups is a connection with another soul. So allow yourself to be open enough. Allow yourself to be open enough to invite in this beautiful symbiotic soul spiritual connection energy with another and with yourself. So you might be reconnecting to yourself in a way you've never done before. And this is just a really beautiful moment in time. And then what's coming in next is just patience. You don't have to know exactly what's coming. You're not needing to strive and struggle to the end. You're just a time to be as you are and breathe into this moment and enjoy exactly what's in front of you, because it is a gift. So, friends, enjoy the gift that is today and the rest of this week, and stay in heart-centered awareness and love.